All right, guys, we are on interview number 5 tonight for the End Hunger Challenge and the summer kickoff. We are with the Mallrats band member,
Brady Hermel.
All right, there you go. And you play
Guitar.
All right, guitar. There we go. So I kind of filled you in on what it was, which is the End Hunger Challenge.
Yep.
And I don't know if I told you the special thing about tonight, which was you are interview number 5, $500 raised, but for whatever we raise tonight, that same match amount is being donated to Brainerd. So if we raise $1,000 tonight, $1,000 is also going to Brainerd.
All right, very cool, very cool.
$500, so $1,000 total, big deal.
That's great.
So knowing what it is that we're talking about, which is child hunger, why do you think that helping to end child hunger is so important?
I work at a high school, and I see that tons and tons of kids come into school, and I'm guessing that some of the only meals they're getting are school lunch, and if they make school breakfast. And I know that's a huge part of what makes a kid successful in school and what can make them successful outside of school. Having a kid not have to worry about food is a huge deal in their life, and this is an awesome cause. So,
you know, I agree. School.org released a study that from the teachers.
Yep.
That said, you know, we're basically setting them up to fail before they've even started. Yep. Because they can't even think. I mean, we're letting them tank before they begin with their studies.
Yep. Yep.
And I couldn't agree more. And knowing that basically all their meals are coming from school with breakfast and lunch, if they get breakfast, is heartbreaking.
Yep.
And teachers see that firsthand. And I've been talking about how with summer coming, kids are starting to hoard food.
Yep.
And the fact that mainly the little kids. How do you tell a little kid that you can't keep their fruit until May?
Yep.
It's heartbreaking.
Yep.
And summer puts a knot in my stomach, knowing that, you know, once they leave and you working in school know that, where are they going to go? It's fight or flight mode. Fight or flight mode for a kid is just not right, as you know firsthand.
Yep.
You know, what else have you seen working in a school related to hunger? I mean, what else are the things that causes with them besides just...
Generally what you'll see by the end of the day is a kid ends up getting very worn down. By about 3 o'clock, their attention span goes right in the tank. Because even with, you know, breakfast and lunch, they still got to get that third meal for sure in. And what you're seeing is that kids have a hard time with that if by the end. I think one thing that I think is we see a lot of kids doing summer programs because they also include lunch and they include breakfast. So we get kids that are coming there just, I think, to get some food and make sure they're feeling good. So I think it's anytime you can get a kid some nourishment to get their brains working, get themselves focused, I think that's a good thing.
And they probably honestly need it though at that point too. That's not just for the nourishment, but because they probably lack so much in the education from not being able to focus that they're going to need to get caught up.
You'll see kids falling asleep, and it's just strictly because they're getting hungry. That's the problem.
So do they become more violent too, or just kind of just tired maybe?
I see mostly tired. I don't see kids get too aggressive. I think they get aggressive for their other reasons, but mostly it's just that they're, you know, the whole blood sugar thing gets down and they get they hang their heads and pretty soon they're crashing. Yep. So if we could say something to those who, regardless of, you know, those watching who may still say, you know what, I really don't care, it's just not my problem, it doesn't involve me directly and I'm not going to do anything about it, you know, what can we say to try to get that point across that it really does matter though? We all need to do something. I mean, what I would say is if you've got a job, skip breakfast, skip lunch, skip dinner, and see how Tuesday or Wednesday works out for you, because I'm guessing by about noon on the next day you're going to shut down and your boss is going to be wondering just what the heck you've been doing for the last 4 hours. So give it a try sometime if you think missing meals isn't that big a deal. So
I think so too. I think somebody said putting adults up to the challenge and telling them go an entire 24 hours,
give it a
making
shot.
them do arithmetic or something on an empty stomach and see how well they can do it. Exactly. I like that idea very much. So we're going to keep the ball rolling tonight with as many interviews as we can do. And what they've been doing is nominating 3 people, which is what I typically do on my normal interviews. So if you could think of 3 people that you would want to call out tonight to do the interviews, who would you want to call out to step out here with me?
That are going to be out here tonight?
Yeah, or inside later on because it's going to get dark.
Okay. People in the crowd that I know that are coming? That's what you want to know?
You know, anybody that's like police, fire, EMS, social workers, teachers, somebody who has first-hand experience.
Tom Cole is a teacher with me. He'll be here tonight.
All right. If you can find him and drag him down
I
to
will.
me.
Actually, he'll be here real soon. Actually, his wife is a nurse that I know that works in the hospital.
Be a good one.
And I'm just trying to think. You know, I know a dental assistant, and I know she's talked about how lack of nourishment and food really messes with the kids' teeth too, and that's kind of
That would be an aspect I never thought of.
All three of those people will be in our dressing room probably within the next 20 minutes, so I'll point them in your direction.
I'm going to make sure my batteries charge up and we're going to get those interviews going. So there we go. That is interview number 5 for the summer kickoff. So we are on our way. Thanks very much. We'll talk to you guys later.